Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Drill. I've been wanting to show y'all this for a little while now, but I needed to gather gameplay. I'm gonna show y'all how to defend the tight offset tight end, but instead of showing y'all how to do it while blitzing everybody, I'm gonna show y'all how to do it playing coverage. So we're gonna come out in Y out halfback swing, which is what everybody loves to run out of it. And the formation we're gonna go over is this nickel 3-3-5. About to say odd nickel 3-3-5. And for this, you want to make sure you have your fastest player in this spot right here. Now, Jordan Lucas, I believe he has about 90-91 speed, which would do perfect. So the play you want to come out in is this Tampa 2. Now, what you want to do out of this, you want to base a line, then you want to pinch your line by hitting left directional pad, then down on the directional pad, and you want to spread your linebackers by hitting right on the directional pad and then hitting up. Now, the reason you want to do this is because this will blow up the run. And anyways, we'll get to that in a second. Let me finish the setup. Now, for your outside corner, the one that's blitzing, you want to put him in a spot by pressing double tap triangle, hit X, and flick the analog stick to the right to put him to the left to put him in a spot. Now, it should look like this. Now, what you want to do now, you want to hit triangle, you want to hit outside by flicking the right stick to the right, do it again, and then hit over the top. So you want to do outside and then over the top. Now, the reason that this is so crucial is because this will slow down the corner routes. But the reason this play is so effective is because you're going to be the person responsible for the corner route. Now, I'm going to show y'all what I mean by that. So, whatever side you feel like the corner is going to happen to, you got to pick up on your opponent's tendencies. So, most people when they run this, they like to run the corner route to the short side. So, I'm going to go ahead and man up to triangle to simulate that. Since I only have two hands, so as you can see, I'm gonna give you just a general setup what people like to do. Most people run it like this, and they may motion this guy out, and then they got a double team. So let me go ahead and simulate that. See, roll out. See, they don't have anywhere to go. Now let me show y'all that on the replay. All right, so as you can see, we're gonna go ahead and snap the ball. Now watch how, you see, this is gonna be you. This is you right here. So, you know, boom, snap the ball. You see a corner out, you break on it, right? Okay, cool. Now, they're gonna roll out trying to glitch your corner. Now, of course, you see this right here. This is an easy adjustment. All you would need to do is just put this linebacker in man coverage on him, and that will take that away. Or to make that read harder. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing man, you can put him in the mid read, and I'll show y'all that in a second. But getting back to the video. So, as you see, you roll out, and you want to click the R3 in, but for some reason it made me click on him, but he would come in, and you see how he's breaking on it? He's gonna play this right here. So in essence, you got everything locked up. Look at how many bodies you have on this side of the field. Look at this. They have 1, 2, 3 threats, right? And I have 1, 2, 3, my user and my free safety right here, all on one side of the field. And then even look, they can't even stop and hit this. Why? Because my cornerback's coming up on that. So this is one way to lock this down.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete.
So as you can see, based on the gameplay, this does work in game. I usually run mutt, so my players play things a little different. So let me show y'all this other setup that I've seen. Actually, let's go over this one more time, and I'm gonna show you how to stop that backside post. So what you want to do again, you want to base a line, you want to pinch your D line, spread your linebackers, double tap triangle, put your X on the quarterback spot, then call outside and over the top. And like I said, this is your user, so whatever way you feel like the corner is going to happen, that's the way you go. Now, the reason why I say you call it outside over the top is going to make the corners play the corners a little longer, and that's going to help you in deciding which way you want to run. Because most quarterbacks, what they'll do is they'll either lean to the left or they'll lean to the right, and you want to use that to your advantage. So anyways, to defend that little post route, whichever way you think it's going to happen, you know, if you want to be super safe, then just put them on a mid read. And watch how this mid read plays. So I'm going to man up who I believe is a corner out. This is the play. Most people will double team. May motion this guy out. So, you know, they go get outside the pocket, sit in the spy. Now look at that. Look how money that is. So, as you can see, we're gonna snap the ball. See, we try to roll out right now. Look. Now, if you want to go back and replay and look at the part of the video where we talked about this at first, notice how this guy was not right here. He more stayed around right here. He stayed about right here the whole time. So now we've taken that little window away to where he can't throw that. And now he's actually gonna keep running with them, letting our safety play more over the top. So now they can't get a little easy little 20-30 yards. So if they're wanting to throw that, then go ahead and put that linebacker on the mid read like that, and then that'll take that away. And then watch how I said, watch how clicking the right stick, and look how the corner now he's coming off, and then he's playing this too. And essentially, we have the numbers, we have the bodies, and our corner still playing this backside. So as y'all can see, it does a great job against bagging that corner route. So I know what y'all probably thinking right now. You're probably like, real, okay, it's great that it stopped the corner route, but all they're gonna do is inside zone me to death. Now, this is why I said this setup is important. So you want to base a line, pinch your D-line, spread your linebackers, and make sure you put your safety out there or corner, whoever you have out there in a quarterback spy, and you want to call outside over the top, just like it's a pass play, because it could be. So the key is, as soon as the ball snap, you want to click your R3 stick in, and that's going to tell your safeties and your safety right here to fill the gaps for the run. And your corner, most of the time your corner will actually come down and make a play when they try to cut it outside. So we're gonna go ahead and snap the ball, click it in. Now you see how we're able to almost blow that up. Now, like I said, I'm trying to snap the ball and shoot the gap, but you can shoot the gap in this. Let me see if I can get it one time for you. So baseline, pinch your line, spread your linebackers. Put your safety or corner out there in the spy. Call outside over the top. Make sure we switch into the run play. See if I can get it timed here. Just like that. That's exactly what it looked like every time. So as y'all can see in the gameplay, it does a really great job of blowing up the run. Now in the gameplay, I wasn't able to get to shoot the gap right here, but what happened was my corner out here or my corner out here would clean up. So let me go ahead and mimic that for y'all. So you want to base your line, pinch your line, spread your linebackers. You want to put your corner out there in a quarterback spy, call outside over the top. Now, since I can't shoot the gap and try to turn with the running back, I'm gonna go ahead and mimic me just shooting the gap by manning myself up to the running back. So as you see, we got inside zone. Now watch the cornerbacks right here. Well, that time the linebacker came, but normally the corner would come out there and make the play. Either way, you blowing that up. You should blow it up almost every time, especially if you use the Chiefs and you got somebody like Chris Jones right there. He'll blow that up every time. Now, for the last part that I'm gonna show y'all, what one of my opponents was doing to try to get me out of this. So this is the reason why I chose the Vikings, because most people they have slot apprentice on Ultimate Team. Almost every receiver has it. So what my opponent would do, he put his running back on the wheel, he put his inside receiver on the post, he'd flat route his receiver out here, he'd hitch his outside receiver, and he'd streak his middle receiver like this. And you know, it's vice versa, you know, it just depends on, you know, which way he felt like running it. But this was his general concept. So he got me with it one time, because what happened is this wheel route will be wide open or this post will be wide open, because those corners, these soft spots or cloud flats out here, they're not going to cover that far for some reason. They'll drop off. So what I did was, in case you run into this, is why I'm going over it. So you pinch your line, spread your linebackers, do the same as adjustments, call outside over the top. So see, everything's still the same. Now what you want to do, you want to double tap the right directional pad, select linebacker that you want to put in man, and man him up to the running back. Now if you wanted to do it this way, you could, but for the sake, I'm not gonna do it that way. I can't get him back. I'm gonna reset it. So as a sake, that's what you could do too. So let's go ahead and set it up how we had it, just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and man myself up to X to simulate me guarding that, because what he'd do was he either run it that way or he'd run it with Stephon Diggs, where Stephon Diggs is, he'd run it that way. So as your user, what you'd want to do when you ball snap, you're looking. And if you don't see any corner routes, you're looking to see what the opponent might want to read. Because your job is to take away his first read, and then everything else will play itself. So I'm gonna simulate that right here. So now we're gonna snap the ball, and I'm gonna show you on the replay. Now you see, that's the person that we'd be guarding right there. That's the person you'll be on. And I'm showing y'all that just so you can see that it glitches out the cloud flat. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. So now watch how that is open actually, because what happened was he bumped into him, but that'll almost never happen in the game. We put him in man, but he bumped into him like that. That'd never happen. So I just wanted to show y'all that, so in case y'all were looking and you'd be like, oh, he's wide open. No, that would never happen. Even then, our corner still can somewhat help, but in the game, I promise he's not gonna do that. And if you ever wanted to be extra sure he don't do that, just drag him back a couple steps. So put him on about the 29, 30, and he'll never even get close to even doing this right here. But anyways, now watch this hitch. See how this hitch? This corner come up on a hitch, and that's what allows this guy to get wide open. So as your user, you'd be on him. You'd be on him like rice. So you want to be about right here, literally on his hip. And despite that, there's literally nobody else open. Literally nobody else will be open.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And on first down, Watson. And in comes
the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
so that's pretty much going to conclude the video. Now, if you got any questions, concerns, or anything, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'll answer it ASAP. And also, this can be found in the Baltimore Ravens playbook and a couple others, but I personally use the Baltimore Ravens defensive playbook. That's personally my favorite one. Now, I appreciate y'all for checking out this video, and if y'all, whatever else y'all want to see me go over, some more tips or anything, just let me know. Right now I'm working on bringing y'all some great run defense for I-form and strong, and I'm not talking about the 2-4-5 odd. I know that's a great run defense, but they have a lot of runs that counters that, and I'm showing y'all something that's universal, and you can use it against any running formation, and I'm working to gather all the gameplay for that for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm Ray Jarrell, and I'm out.